off we go. Having a little difficulty getting kind of like feeling like I'm awake again and getting after stuff. It's narcolepsy is freaking. If you don't know, yeah, I don't know why these guys keep sending me the freaking messages. Uh, it has like 3 levels. So narcolepsy type 1 is got like it has cataplexy, which means that you're basically all your muscles and everything shut off. That's the one where people just kind of like freaking crash out. Um, and so that's a thing. And then you've got type 2, which is where what I have, which is where basically you kind of have them, you're kind of warned by it, so your brain just starts to kind of shut off, and you can go to sleep. You can fight through it, but your brain just says, "I'm done. I'm not really talking to you anymore," and it kind of sucks. I'll tell you. Not that I would want type 1. Type 1's got to suck even worse than the type 2, but it's not it's not fun, because sometimes it gets in the way, and I take medication to help with it, but it doesn't always work the best. It's not an end all be all to freaking narcolepsy at all. It tries, but some days are way worse than others, and it's not. Could take you down. Anyway, enough of my excuses for running a little late today. And now I'm trying to eat. Sorry, I gotta answer my wife. Alright. Ooh. Okay, waking up. Brain, wake up. We're getting into StarRupture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're starting 6. Alright, good. Got it. This is a fun game. I'm freaking well over 200 hours on this game already. It is so addicting. I had to not play it this morning. I'm like, I'm just gonna like not play it and do something else with my life for a little bit. Okay, shit. Where are we at? Oh yeah, I think we need powder because this is doing wire. No, that's doing powder. We need wire. All right, what are we shipping out here? That's powder. We are making these. We have to make inductors. So we need wolfram wire. We have everything else over at this other base over here. We need to get some wolfram wire going, which is what we're going to make off of this. And we're going to make our own little separate base piece right out here. We've got plenty of building material, so we should be able to just ram-a-lam-a-jam-jam this completely out very quickly. Very quickly. Okay, got to put down one, because these, when you use these supported pillars, they don't like to be used with mass production like this, when you're standing on the ground. So typically you got to put one, you just kind of set it at the height that you want, and then you get on top of it, and then you can use the quick build system. Because if you don't, it's a real pain in the rear, and it bounces all over the place, and it doesn't like to agree with anything. So just got to do that. All right, that should be big enough. We're doing 4, so we need 4 smelters and 4. What does wire? This doesn't do wire. Furnace doesn't do the wire. The fabricator does wire. Okay, so we are going to go and put a connector right there. And then we're going to grab ourselves some smelters. Now, easiest way to do a lot of this when you're building the base is make sure you have the drone and then just use the drone. Because for some reason, hit Y and now it locks it on that plane. Trying to do it at ground level is it really sucks. It does not like to work very well. So use the drone. I use the drone for building at the base and getting this stuff kind of put down, along with my connectors. I'm not a huge fan of trying to use the drone to run the rail lines. For some, I mean, I can do it, and you can do it. It's not that you can't do it. It's just, it doesn't like to do it very well. And so, I don't know why. We can place it down. Okay, that wants to be a pain. I just need to do that. I don't want to go any extra, to be honest. Doesn't really need extra. I'm gonna put my storage right here, and then run this line. The same with this. And people keep asking me, why don't I use the triple line? I don't use the triple line because the parts bounce back and forth between the lines. It's a bug. It still needs to be fixed. It doesn't like, for some reason, it just seems to think, ever since that asshole got his freaking bike, they ripped through our freaking neighborhood like the biggest dicks on the planet. I freaking hate these guys. And the cops have gotten them a couple of times. But they need to confiscate those bikes and destroy them. Anywho, got off target. What the hell was I talking about? They've been assholes freaking just totally. And they do it only on, I mean, I'm praying for a freaking snowstorm, a massive snowstorm that keeps the roads shit for like freaking weeks, so I don't have to listen to those assholes. It's gonna suck this summer. Anywho, we're gonna do that and that because this pole is running power through it. As soon as I touched this plate to that pole plate, everything lit up. And now, as soon as I run from here to there, that'll turn on. There it goes. So now we just do my fun way of running the lines. Again, I can do this with the drone. I don't know. I don't know if it's old school, if it's satisfactory. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I do better running like this. Also, the problem is with this game, if you're in the drone, I'll show you here. We'll go to the drone, all right? If I mean to put it on this one, and it flickers to there, and I hit connect, well, the only way to get this off of there is to hit Q to cancel. But once I do that, I drop out of the drone. And then I've got to come back down to this side, do it this way anyway. So that's why I don't like doing my my little rail lines, my connectors and whatnot with the drone, because it constantly. You hit Q to drop out, and bam, it just drops you completely out of the drone. And all you want to do is just cancel that one little piece. I just didn't want to do that one little drone. That's it. That was nothing else. Wayne Baldwin, welcome. I just go back into the build menu and re-elect the rail. Ooh. And in comes Wayne with the recommendation of the year. Thank you. We'll give that a try here. Why? Again, I do everything else. I'll do everything else with the drone. It's still a little squirrely. It would be... I can't wait till they get it kind of fixed, because once you build this grid, when I look at that block, that's where I want my piece to be. Not... It's looking all the way through to the ground underneath. So it'll be nice when they get it to, when you're looking at a grid piece, it looks at the block you're looking at, not at the ground underneath. So, yeah, the cancellation of parts is a pain. I completely agree. I am super, super looking forward to when they drop the next update. They haven't, there's nothing that's been said like, oh my God, it's going to be the greatest thing ever. But it would be nice to see some of the quality of life items get updated. That would be really good. And so that's what I'm waiting on, is like, let me get some of those quality of lives going so I can, okay. I don't know if you're referring to this. Give me just a second. Let me keep my dude from being so thirsty. But if I choose a rail connector, any rail connector you can do this with, all right? I have it on the level that I want. If I click the middle mouse wheel, I get this little icon that comes up right there. And I can raise and lower the height of my deal. So you can raise and lower these. They don't tell you that. I had to find it out from somebody else. The downside is when you try to go down, you can't have anything underneath of it. Going up is fine. But going down, you got to delete the platform completely. Then put the rail connector in there. Then click the middle mouse button. And then you can raise and lower your rail height. And you can do that with all the rails. Not just the platform. I don't know if that was what you were trying about, or if you were trying to tell me about it, or if you didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to do it till the other day, and somebody got on and let me know that you can actually do that. And I was like, well, damn. So, I don't necessarily, I'm not cool. I'm tossed on it because I don't like to have to remove this to do it. But at the same time, I don't like deleting buildings and then having to fill in the freaking hole again to either. So, again, like I said, I'm excited. Yeah, hey, I said the exact same thing. I was like, what? Yeah, you can raise all of these exactly the same way. Just the kicker is if you're trying to lower the rail connector and the supports, there can't be anything like another pad or a supported platform or anything like that underneath of it. It has to be clear underneath for it to go down. I think it's stupid. Personally, I think it's really dumb. But part of it I understand, because when you have it and you look underneath of it, you actually see part of the rail sticking out the bottom. And it's kind of like, I get it. I just don't know if that really is required to show me the rail underneath. Just have it disappear into the, void. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Multi-tier, it makes it hard with the multi-tier, which is typically why it's not the best option to multi-tier your multi-part your multi-part fabricators or any of the other pieces like the furnace or the parts press or whatever. Um, you don't want to do those because if you have three or more parts, you need to lower the first rail, and if you have anything underneath of it, it doesn't like that. So if you're dealing with just two parts to a fabricator, you can get away with run one line. Um, See, because these are a little higher, so you can get away with one line and maybe even offset them, and you can still get away with it without going underneath your platform. But when you get to the bigger 3 and 4 part units, you have to lower something, and multi-tier platforms just doesn't work. My entire rail system is under my floor on the ground. Oh, that's an interesting idea. I see what you're at. It's all kind of screwy in my opinion. It- you have to join the Discord and shoot a picture or something because that I'm curious on that one. Anything that works great is I'm all about learning and trying to figure out. Because there's quite a few works greats and nobody, you never know, you have to share it with people because there's no other. Uh, where is? Give me 1 second. Let me set this up real quick, and I'll drop it in the chat. It should be a link on my stuff, but okay, where are we at here? Okay, we got this rolling. We need to run it that way. Let me go back over here real quick because this is StarRupture and the StarRuptures. And if you're standing around with your thumb up your butt outside, you will die. Cat, welcome. So I want to get in here before I click off the game real quick. Let me come off this. Cursor, get off there. Okay, let's open this. Discord, what you doing today? I haven't opened my Discord today. That sucks. I should have opened my Discord today. Take me here. Wayne, thank you for the follow. Here. There. Oh, there's all kinds of people. Man, there's lots of people that play. Not I don't my Discord isn't huge, so I don't have a lot of people on the Discord that actually do a lot of playing. But yeah, it's the StarRupture Discord has a channel for looking for a group. I would also suggest checking there as well. I recommend like if you play 7 Days to Die, I absolutely recommend their Discord because there's lots of people looking to make friends and join games there as well. So I would check that also when you're looking for people. Okay, but back to the game. Okay. We are not making anything right now because we needed heat-resistant sheets, synthetic silicone, chemicals, stabilizers, and stators. Now, I know... what are we making here? So we're making stabilizers. And did we have somebody looking for stabilizers? I thought we did. Hang on. Here. those guys. Let's get these guys rocking with stabilizers. And we'll get that out of the way. I need to find some stators. Those are rotors. Rotors. I need stators. Probably what I got to make off of this one right here is stators. Mighty Ice, welcome. Okay, so you guys are pumping through. I'm getting my wire. All right. Now, so I know a lot of people can ask, hey, why don't you use these multi-rails? And so I'll do a quick explanation for those that don't know. These multi-rails are broken. I can have a separate rail line running from, say, grabbing these wires and putting it here. And I can skip the middle line, and this rail line I could put the powder on. And if somehow down this line, or you put another one of these, those items, they will flip across these rails. Eventually they'll get back on the right rail to go to the machine that you want, but they jump back and forth between rails. And if you have something, like if you use a looped system, then all of your parts jump all the way back and forth across these rails all over the place. And man, it sucks. And so those are broken right now. So I don't use those at this point. I will use, I'll just use these. And basically run them right side by side. Anything that I'm doing. Just so that it looks kind of clean. Come on now. Why are you collide? Oh, because you're on the building. Gotcha. And then we'll just run right out along these. And that's how I get my stuff moving. We'll do that, and then I got to go over there. So we'll run this rail all the way over there. It's not like... It just ensures that if I'm running a single part, it's not compact. It doesn't look, great because you can't run it. But those triple lines, until they get those fixed, man, those suck hard. I just can't deal with my stuff going in all these different directions and being buck wild. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's got to be nice and smooth and separated. Patrick Noah, or no? Patrick No? Welcome. Okay, now I've got to get to that one. Can I just drop will this just drop underneath? I don't know if I exactly like the way that rolls, but it is smooth, so we're going to let it roll. Okay, so we've got two of the parts that we need, but they probably should have just taken off already and started heading this way. Because, yeah, I've already got it. Yep, I'm just waiting for that wire to get over here. So the wire gets over here, I can start getting these inductors made, and I don't know... I don't actually think inductors go anywhere. No, inductors don't actually go anywhere. I need to send these to storage. Oh, hang on, what am I actually making? Yeah, I'm making inductors, and the inductors need to go to storage. Inductors are used for the second tier level building material. So you need inductors for that, and I can't remember another long-range large part needs inductors. Plus, am I getting point? It is getting point to a StarRupture. You need inductors also for, so intermediate building parts, you need 100. Then you need another 200 for the electronics. And then, so you need 400 right there. Oh, I need 300 applicators too. And I have those around the corner. And I still need like 700 plates somewhere. Woo, Patrick, hey, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that very much. Big thank you. Brandon Bell, welcome. Welcome. Let's see. Okay, we got the wave coming in, so we just got to wait a second, let the wave pass. No big deal. And let's see. Tabor, welcome. Sorry, I'm going to eat a couple of crackers. My narcolepsy kicked in just before the stream. Kind of had me down, didn't get a chance to eat before I started the stream, so... I don't care how many times I see that. That crap is terrifying. They did a good job with that rupture. I mean, granted, it is the kind of the name of your game, so you would really want it to be good, but I still think they did an exceptional job with the graphics for that. Okay, let's take some of that. Cool the door off. And then you can open the door while it's still like this and nothing happens to you. If you step outside the door, you start taking damage. Not a ton. Your shield takes it first and then you start taking it. So it's not completely destroying you, but it does, whoop your butt just a little bit if you're not careful. And once you get that notice, and you're good. You can go outside, no big deal. We need applicators. I thought I was making some applicators back there, but I'm not. I need applicators and plates. And I don't know where I'm making those at. I'm making tubes up here. I think. Yeah, here's the tubes. All right. Yeah. So we got tubes making up there. I need glass to go along with the tubes. And what are we making over here? The map needs markers. I mean, that's just plain and simple. The map needs markers. I need to see... It says personal marker, but, you can't... I should be able to, double-click and put down a marker. If I right-click, I can't really do anything. There's nothing really working on the map. And so we need markers, or I need to be able to rename this base core. If I click on it, I should be able to rename the base core and say, this is, whatever's being made here. So at least I can just look at the map and I can see what I'm making. Because right now you have to be able to remember it. And I'm like, oh, I can't remember what I'm making over there. Now I got to run all the way over there to remember what it is I was making. And as you get going in the game and it's really, really freaking big map and you've got stuff all over the place, man, trying to remember what the hell you were making in certain places is it's pointless. You just give up. You're going to have to run there. Which is why they need to make it to where you can do a little... you could do a little Mars rover, crappy little four-wheeler or something. See, I got these making here too. I know I have to take this down at some point and make rods so that I can make bullets. And I'm going to have to take, and I need this wolfram powder, and this wire needs to come down too at some point. So I'm going to have to do some work on this main base. You know what? Let's do this. How many of these do I have? I have 4. Let's just go ahead and do 1. Really? Why? Freeze right there. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. Terry. I think it's Terry. 4. Let's change this to plates. Put that back in there. Change that to plates. And put that back in there. And then we're going to take this and empty that. Take this and empty that. See if I can get all of this in here. I can. Okay. I have not tried Dyson Sphere. I eyeballed it a lot, but I have not actually tried it. A lot of people say it's a great game. So you're among friends in saying that that's an awesome game. Did it have an overwhelmingly positive? I know that it had pretty good reviews. During my daytime streams, I typically do, all kinds of different stuff. Yeah, I think so. I think it's overwhelmingly positive, right? I don't know. Let's go find out. Dyson Sphere program. Wow, it's only $19. Yeah, all reviews are overwhelmingly positive out of 81,000 reviews in total. It's got overwhelmingly positive reviews. Yeah, and that sucks. Nowadays, man, you gotta have... I mean, I understand why they don't have it for that game. I get it, because it is... Why are you not... Okay. I get it why they don't have it for that game, because there's a lot from the top down and space planet view, and I think that would be difficult to pull off in that case. But I think that like this game, because it's first person and it's on one map, one location, it lends itself easier to being multiplayer. I love the fact, though, that these guys, they went and, like, from the start, made multiplayer. They're like, that we're making multiplayer, hands down, right off the beginning. We're not even confusing anybody with this. We're dropping multiplayer, and I'm grateful that they have, because in multiplayer, this game is so much nicer when you've got friends to play with, and you can open it up big time. More than one person can be working on stuff. It does add design complexity, but in this game, like if we look at my map, I've got stuff building here, I've got stuff building here, I've got items 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 building here. I've got stuff all over the place. I'm building items out here. So in the scheme of things, you could have one person be like, hey, we need to make impellers. And the best place to make impellers is this location. And somebody can go start working on building a base for impellers. And then because by the time you have impellers, you have... well, I don't have it in this game yet, but you have the drones that you can ship things back and forth to, and you don't have to worry about it being running lines all over the place like I'm currently doing. As soon as I can stop doing this, then I'll be running parts for the larger parts, and those are well, for now we just have the furnace, but larger parts like the electronics, your chemicals, the hardening agent, you know, that's, you can't make all this stuff in one spot. So one place you're going to be making the applicator, another place you're going to be making the synthetic silicone, and another spot you're going to have your sulfuric acid. And then you're going to ship those, at least two of them are going to get shipped to a location to where you can do the hardening agent. And so that's, you're going to do it anyway. So if you not fully commit to it at the beginning, but you start that in your mindset, then it's a whole lot easier when you get to that point and you're like, I got to do it. Yeah, once you there, but that's why you, like, I was just building the inductors because I can't make the tier 2 or the medium building. Where is it? Here. I can't make these intermediate building materials yet. I have everything I need except for the inductors, so I had to set the inductors up so now I can do these building materials, but I have to hand jam them because these are what you need to make your drones that fly all your stuff back and forth. Let's see, had to avoid loops because that leads, yeah, I am not a fan of that whole loop idea that a lot of people use. Some people are like, yeah, this is really cool, and I really, you know, they really stand behind it, but I am not so much. I think that loop thing, like you said, it introduces congestion. I need freaking stuff to make water out of. Oh, we're in trouble. I like. Now, I'll get away with putting, say, 2 items on one rail if it doesn't take a ton of items, because even then you get too many items on one rail, especially a tier 2 rail or a tier 1 rail. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Now, I might be more inclined to do that when I have tier 3 rails, because the tier 3 rails are just like, they're moving. But yeah, it's just, some of that stuff just doesn't scale very well. It's a cool idea, but in all honesty, if you, as the game developer, if I wanted people to do that more often, I would either speed up the tier 1 and tier 2 rails to faster speeds, or I would make a tier 4 rail, and I would just add it in a little faster, so you got to it sooner, so it could handle. Because even a tier, these handle 120, the tier 2s handle 240. Problem you get into is, as soon as you start bringing them in like this is what happens. Even on a 240 rail. I mean, if I upgrade these, and speed this backbone up, you still have to do this flippity flop, and occasionally they still stutter. And it's only doing 120 because these are only doing 60 at a time, and you still get that stutter in them. So it's not foolproof. If you want to be able to do a single rail, I mean, I've gotten 8 smelters on there, and phew, man, that's a tall order for tier 1s and tier 2 rails. It struggles handling that, and I'm not even doing 240 pieces per minute. Again, maybe nitpicky. It's early access though, and for an early access game, man, they are so hot on the right track for an early access game. I'm super excited to see where this game's going and what the quality of life updates they do now that they've got so many people hooked on this game and giving them actual, real, true feedback. I've done software development, project management for most of my life, and you can sit there when you're making something and you think, yeah, that's a great idea, and in your head, because you made the idea and you coded it out, that it's a great idea, and then somebody else who's never seen anything and doesn't see the vision in your head looks at it and they're like, no, that doesn't quite work. And so that feedback loop that you get from the users is so important. So I'm super excited now that they're getting feedback to see what kind of changes they make. I'm so excited. They haven't even said when they're doing the next update, and I'm like, I can't wait till they do it. It's going to be so much. And I had somebody join that's got all kinds of symbols for their name. I love you guys because it's very creative, but I hate you guys because I can't call it out and I can't say hello because I can't say what your name is. But thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Satyrian Orion, welcome. Thanks for coming back for another stream. Appreciate it. It means I wasn't completely boring. Okay, we got a bunch of the liquid stuff now. We need to go create some water. So my guy can stop crying about the water. And then we need to go pick up some stuff to do the medium building materials, which is important. We need those. Get those unlocked and start making a few of those. Not a ton, but we need to make a few. We're not going to use them just yet because I think the first time you really need to use them is once you unlock the drone transportation system, and we are a ways from that. Let's upgrade this stuff. This is just making my basic building material, so. But I want to upgrade it so that it's faster. I'll be transferring most of this stuff to something else here real soon. Like I said, I'll be making my ammunition. I'll automate my ammunition, my building materials. All of that will get automated. So we'll speed up this whole process at a point here pretty soon. Good. I'm glad I could be at least somewhat helpful. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. We're going to upgrade these. One of the things I also like about this game, though, is the fact that even though I'm upgrading all this, when I go to tear it down, I get all of my building materials back. So I get everything back. I'm like, whee, yay! Which is really nice. I like that. For now, they don't hamper you for trying things out, and then you have to make more building material, and it becomes a real pain. So I'm glad that they've got that right now. Trouble with bottlenecking. Yes, that can be an issue. Give me a second. Where's my food processor? Is it upstairs? Did I put it upstairs? I don't have food. What? How do I not have a food machine in here? Okay. We got to solve that problem. Nope, I got a regeneration chamber. Nope, I don't need that either. Scroll down. There it is. Let's see. Okay, we need water. Max it out. Make as much as we can. Now let's go put some water in my dude. There we go. Use those. Put that up there. Call that good. Sweet. Okay, so one of the things that I have found, and maybe this will help, maybe it won't, but we'll see if we can answer some of those. GT Senior, welcome. So one of the things I always look at is here. Right here, I'm getting a 1-for-1. So I get 2 ore for every 2 seconds. One of the things, though, that is impure. A normal node is 4-2, and a pure node is 8-2. And so what that tells me is off of this, I can use 2 smelters because the smelters are 2, 2. And I can get away with 2 smelters. It's not, it's, I'm trying to think of how to put that. I put 1 smelter per item that comes out of your excavator. I use a different word. And then for most of the basic items, so your wire, your plates, titanium beams, rods, tubes, no, not tubes, your basics, these 4 items here, along with the calcite sheets, they all get 1 fabricator for 1 smelter. So 1 for 1 on those. That always keeps me going straight across. I always produce a ton. Now the next piece that I look for is, do I want to put in a buffer, which is basically just a storage. And so I might run these two to 1 or 2 storages. Now that gives me 400 to 800 items in storage before I put in the next set of fabricators. Now in this case here, I'm making tubes, and it's a 1 for 1 and a same 2 and 2. So technically I could get away with having these 2, and I could put 2 of those fabricators down here making tubes, or if I wanted to get extra. The thing that you run into, and it doesn't matter what you're making in this game, there's going to be a point where you're going to have a storage full of something, and the entire line all the way back, what it does is it fills up whatever you're making. If it has nowhere to send that forward, it goes to 100. And then the raw materials build into it at 100. And it just goes all the way back to the excavator. So it's a pull system, so it pulls what it needs. The idea is to always try to keep enough in the system before it that it's constantly pulling. And so that helps you from getting too screwed up when it comes to how many you need. Where you run into the problem is if, say, I put 3 fabricators in here, these 2, one making rods, one making plates, is not going to be enough per second to feed 3 fabricators. So then my fabricators are going to shut down, and it's sitting there waiting for material to pull to it. And so that's where you have to remember, it's a pull system, not a push system. Even though these have it, if there's no use for it, it's not going to pull it. So you really always want these to be waiting to send something forward. So just keep that in mind. Now, the other piece to keep from bottlenecks happening is try to keep everything on separate lines as best you possibly can. And I'll give you some good example up here on how to do it. Had somebody else on that has another method. There's not one way to do it, but over here I will show you a fairly decent... Well, this is an okay method. I'm running equal 1-to-1 out of each one of these fabricators, but I'm bringing in extra stuff. And you change the height of your poles and placement. So you try to keep, as best you can, whoo, what the hell was that? You try the best you can to keep all of your stuff on separate rails. I know you can put multiple items on a rail. I got it. And some people are okay with doing that. But when it comes to bottlenecking and when it comes to efficiency, that is not a good idea. It does not, it doesn't scale very well at all. And when you get 2 or 3 items on a rail, they don't move fast enough to keep up with what you can push or have pull through. It just doesn't work like that. Here's this one up here's got a halfway decent example also. And again, I use storage as buffers. I can bring in stuff from multiple locations, and I fill in the storage as a buffer, and then take it out of, link them all together and take it out of a single storage line to feed my machines, rather than trying to feed multiple machines with separate lines. So here's an example here. I've run the rods, I run them with a short pole, and so they're on their own line, and just connect it, and then I run the next one. So the way you do it is each one of these poles for every item coming out has to be up 2 or down 2. If you go down much further than just the original 2, this looks like crap, and it already looks like crap to me. And then you put your first one down 2, your second one you put as standard, and your third one you put up 2. And they'll reach over the lines. And for me, I start left to right. It seems to work really good that way. So lowest connects to the farthest left, and then you move left to right. And this is how you can keep all of your stuff separate to each one of your machines. And that avoids the bottlenecks. And I can look here and I can say, okay, this has got 100 and it's at 97. It's pumping them out. If I come back here and I look, I've got 99, so I'm doing good. I'm good there. I'm a little slow on the rods. So here, if I was trying to be a little more efficient, but if you look at this, technically, this is hyper efficient right here. Every rod I create, it's pulling a rod out. This never goes empty, and I'm always using it, and I don't have 100 built up. So that's the pinnacle of efficiency right there. I've got plenty of material feeding this. It's cranking them out. Every time I produce one, it takes one. And that's how I know that is efficient. But I also know that I can't put another fabricator next in line, or I won't be able to keep up. And so occasionally you got to go back and you got to look. See, actually, I got 100 titanium rods sitting right there, and this one's not even doing anything. So really, I might be able to actually get away with another one, because I got a machine that's just sitting there. See, this has got 99 sheets, and it's not even using them. And it's feeding all 4 of those, and there's nothing being used. Same there. So I might have some stuff I could do here, but I'm making more than enough. I got them sitting in storage, and it's not even using them. So we're just going to roll on with that. Okay, so you sounds like you're doing kind of the right thing. So where's your bottleneck happening? Is it after manufacturing, or is it before with a single line somewhere? Are you not able to keep up? I'm just curious. I would like to help, but if you want to figure it out on your own, that's okay too. It was on the lines. I think I need 500 of these. I think I need 500 of those. Let's go find out. It was on the lines. Okay. Yeah, so this is the pinnacle right here of 3 items being fed into a furnace. I never, ever, ever have to worry about this backing up. The only time this becomes an issue is if I front load the machine in the beginning. So if I build this machine, right, and I connect the line to it, and the parts before it start shipping out these parts, and I come over here and I take a stack out of my inventory and I put it in here, then all of these, it's trying to send 100 of those items to this furnace. They can't go in. So they'll come in here and they'll sit from here, and it'll back up. And if it backs up past this point, it blocks the other items that have been programmed and told to go to the next furnace. And that then you're backed up and you're messed up. And so you have to come in here and go ahead and take that item out. So that all of those, because you have to look at these pieces as they've been given little programs, and they don't have a clue what to do if they can't execute that program. They don't have like a reset and say, okay, I can't go there because it's full. Where can I go and go to the next one? They don't do that. They're like, I have to go to this furnace, and if I can't go to that furnace, I freeze. I'm not doing anything. And then they don't, and that backs up your line. So only what I have found that works is if I'm going to front load a machine, I don't put these connectors on until I've already put everything in the furnace or the machine first. Because as soon as I then connect this rail line, it essentially, it's sending a signal back upstream saying, hey, send me 100 items. But if it already has 100 items in it, then it doesn't tell it I need 100 items. And you don't get that clog at your junctions. Hopefully that makes sense. So what I'm also seeing here, though, is I looked, and this is having to wait on ceramics. It has enough tubes, and every time it uses 2 tubes, then it gets 2, and then it gets 2 ceramics. And I've got some lag going on here where these are not being as efficient as I would like it to be. So I need to go look at my ceramics line and say, why are you not making enough? What is causing the delay? And you're pushing out pretty good. They're staying. See, this one, what is that? That's got 100. Did you not? I got one machine pushing ceramics for all of that stuff. My good Lord. Let's do this. Now that we have found that there is a fat mistake, I'm like, man, I got all kinds of machines making ceramics. What is the problem? Well, that's the problem. Okay. And see, it's a pull system. So now it's sent the signal from there back up the line to these machines saying, hey, I need X number of ceramics. And each one of those sent their own signal saying, I need this many, I need this many. And so this machine basically coded it and said, each one of you little pieces need to come down this line, and who are you going to? And it already predictated which furnace each one of these pieces is headed to. I already said, you're going to that furnace, you're going to that furnace, you're going to that furnace, you're going to that furnace. So they already know which one they're aiming for. And so hopefully that makes sense on how it's trying to feed and what exactly it's looking for and how you're trying to do it. Because from time to time, what I just did, you got to go back and do. And I already know, because I looked at this, I'm running out of tubes. No, okay. So it caught back up. But I'm exactly what I need with tubes. And I'm exactly with what I need for Wolfram wire. Tubular. That's a great word from the 90s, or from the 80s, man. That's a great word from the 80s. Let's see, we're getting here. We're using 2, 64, 66. Okay, we're going good there. All right, we're pushing. All right, every time we use it, before this gets back around, we're back up to the same number. 68, 68, 68. Okay, we're good there. question is are we depleting our storage up here? That's the question. So now we got to chase this back down now that we've figured out what we screwed up. Oh, hey, Ed! Ed! I didn't say hi. Hi, Ed! You snuck in on me. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now we're pumping them out. Let's see our storage. Okay, looks like we're able to do it with just these two fabricators. Oh, no, that one's starting to get tapped too. It's going good. It's going good. Not bad, not bad. We're doing a little troubleshooting on our line here to make sure we're keeping things in order. Trying to make sure we're efficient as best we possibly can. I think we're doing actually pretty good. We're using a little bit, but not enough that we're tapping all the way to this fabricator as well. And we're not completely depleting our storage. So, all right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Gotta go. Okay, we need to turn these inductors in to the recipe station. And, yep, factory diagnostics. See, if I was in a real factory, I'd just sit inside my little office here, and I would look at the screen, and the screen would tell me. All right, let's get this one. All right, hey, we got defensive turrets now. Yes. Okay. Oh, hey, guess what? We need inductors. Somehow I knew I was going to need them. Okay, what do we got here? Those are heat-resistant sheets. We need stators to unlock our cargo dispatchers, which we need. What do we need for this one? Chemicals, we're not there yet. The mega press, electronics, or synthetic silicone. Okay, we've got to do a little bit of working. Okay, first off, let's go do this. Basic items, 100 there. The furnace is going to need a couple hundred. 200 there. We got to get those stators because we can't do electronics, and we've got to go find synthetic silicon deal. Am I not making applicators somewhere? Really? This is a glitch too right here. I've 100% unlocked everything for the fabricator, but it's still acting like I have something in my inventory that I need to apply to unlock. Again, like I said earlier in the stream, I really am excited for whenever they get the next update. It's going to be super cool. Let's see. Okay, not you. Not you. Not you. You. And the other thing is, so as you saw, the inductors were on top of the stabilizers when I was looking at the corporate board. You can look at the corporate board, and whatever's on top is worth more points to completing this piece. So now I'm just going to go click that. I'm going to drop those in there. I don't know why my system is doing this. I don't have a clue. None whatsoever. I haven't even heard a whisper yet from anybody saying that it's even remotely set to happen yet. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I would be curious to see if they're... Oh, that's not right. We didn't do this. If they're going to do it as one big patch. I would hope that they didn't. It would be nicer, like, if they had several smaller quality of life fixes that took care of things like the triple rail and when you are canceling stuff, that it doesn't drop you out of the drone, and some of the other little quality of life things. It'd be great if they added those in, and then at the point in time where they unlock an area that currently has radiation over it and they want to add more story, they do that as one big update. That would be, in my opinion, that's how I would do it if it was my world. I since we really haven't heard anything about an update, I'm going to suspect that my world is not going to happen, and they're just going to drop one big fat update. And man, I hope they don't, because every time I've seen somebody do that, they're coming back in with hot fixes right after that, because there's certain things that it totally breaks, and then they've got to then they panic and they've got to drop hot fixes, and I just think that's a bad idea. But again, not my world. All right, what do we have to build now? We need synthetic silicon. We need. Let's go back and look. Man, I'm such a squirrel. Yeah, bigger means bigger problems. It absolutely. You got more code to test. You got more modules you got to get through, and then you have to cross test against them to make sure stuff doesn't break. And that just makes it even worse. And okay, we can't do chemicals yet. We can't do electronics yet, because we haven't unlocked that. We can't do synthetic silicon yet, because we haven't done that yet. We don't have the thing for it, the blueprint, which means we can't get the mega press that we need for like everything that comes afterwards. We're working on this one now. No big deal. We need to do heat resistant sheets somewhere. And we need stators. Stators are fairly easy to make, if I'm not mistaken. Is that a fabric? That's in the fabricator. Stator. Rotor, tubes, stabilizer, stator. Stator is, get off there, titanium housing and wolfram wire. That's not hard. Where are we making those at? Okay, are we doing anything over here? We've got some bodies we need to go get. We're missing a bunch of stuff. We've done some stuff. We've set up there. We're going to have to go exploring. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It's just time. It's time to do some exploring. So, let's put some of our stuff up. Wow, we got a whole bunch of these. Let's take these out of here, and we're going to run these up to the other base, to where we're making those. Let's take a bunch of this out of here so we don't risk losing it. Yeah. Rotors. Where are we using rotors? We're using those rotors at the other base. Okay. We need blueprints. We need to explore. We need to find bodies and drones and all of that stuff. So we are off to explore here. I just want to get this garbage used. There's no way to delete anything, but if you just go outside and drop it on the ground, at the next storm, it gets rid of it. So you don't. That's basically what your trash is in this game. Is the ruptures. We're using all of this just way too easily. Yeah, we're not even trying. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. We can put those in there. We're not. We're just dunking that. Okay. I can't build. I don't think I can build this outside. Yeah, it has to be in a habitat, which sucks. You know what? Let's just put some of that over here. This is just sitting here doing nothing. Let's do that. We'll put these over here just in case we need them in the future. All right, we're out. We're out. Off to explore, because we need some blueprints, or we can't get to the next levels, which completely hampers our ability to keep the game moving. I gotta find a good reason to use that powder. Probably have to make... I bet I was planning on making glass with this powder. Because it's powder and helium that make glass. Right? Yeah, powder and helium makes glass. And so I was doing that. So I'll bet you anything my intent was to turn that into glass. And I didn't have helium. But I think I have the helium over here. I just didn't have I didn't have the transport stuff, which I need to be able to make this work. All right, let's go see what insanity we got going on here. Okay, those are stabilizers, I think, and I can use those on the system, on the corporate that is using stabilizers. Yeah, you guys are rocking. But guess what? We're not using. Nobody's using stabilizers right now. Shoo-hoo! Yep. Where you can put them on here. Do that. Take those, put that, do that. This thing's going to be done so fast. Since they're just sitting there, let's use them. Okay, and then that will let me... Let's do this. Do that. Use my drone because it's so much easier to build in the base with the drone. We'll do that. Do this. See? This sucks right here. Right? I just selected and now I can't. The stupid thing is way out there. So now I got to do this. Come back out. Come back in. Select it. And I'm okay to do it. It's so irritating. That's one of those bugs that's just a royal pain in the ass. Rotor, and I'll just dunk those right there, and now I don't have to worry about it. It'll use them as it needs it, and it can flow them out there. No big deal. No waste. Waste not, want not. Waste not, want not. Scott, welcome. Scott snuck in. Y'all, man, I almost say a lot of words. And then there's a lot of cases when I'm on when I'm streaming 7 Days to Die in the evening time, I say a lot of words. I try to keep it somewhat clean during the day because I don't know. But in the evening time, it's the worst. I'm bad in the evening time. It's a shame. Honestly, I shouldn't be. I should be better. I really should. But, you know, you don't do as many years in the military as I did and then just not cuss anymore. It kind of doesn't work. I've come up with lots of good other alternative words to use, but I'm still not very good at it. I try. I do. I promise. 7 days gets me, though. Mouth will make a trucker vomit. Yeah. Yep. I have days. I'm trying to be better because I have granddaughters that are 6 and 4, and so I'm really trying to be better. Okay, you know what? I think we were trying to make some stuff here. We were gonna make the titanium pieces over here. That's what I had, and I was gonna do one line was gonna be rods, and one line was gonna be plates and rods, and we'll just make this get kind of started. We still have to go explore because we need the other stuff. All right, plates and rods. Are you sending it? You're sending it. Plates and rods. All right. Then we're gonna turn plates and rods into titanium sheet or titanium housing, and we've got some butthole over here trying to cut off my power. Hey, let me tell you, there's a great song about the F word that we should. Ooh, 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 get back, get back, get back. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Ah, sneaky little bastard. You want to try to collect these. They're not a lot of data points, but they are some data points. I did say the B word. Not the bad B word, though. Not the B word that would get me murdered by my wife. Okay, what are you? What you just got? You just got darker. Why did you get darker? Who's shooting at you? Okay, no, you're getting lighter. Can I disinfect? I can disinfect. Get you back to work. Get back to work. All right. All right, we got plenty of helium to make and do glass. Are we? No, we're just running power over there. But then we put power up over there. That was stupid. That's the thing about this. I really wish there was. I need like a notes or a sign or something so I could type in some notes. Oh, Satyrian, let me tell you right now. My wife, I don't care if you're talking to her or not. And like the person you're referring to could literally be that. I mean, they could have earned that word. You say that word around her, and you're lucky if she doesn't whoop your ass just for general principle. She hates that word, man. Yeah, there you go. I need to use a post-it. That word just drives her bonkers. Even if it's not towards her. I mean, you just freaking say that word. And like, a person could legitimately have earned the right to be called that. Hey, look, I did have plates being made somewhere. I knew I had plates being made somewhere. Guess what I was doing over here? I'll bet you anything. I was gonna be making. I was gonna be making. I need this stuff right here. Ceramic, heat shields, heat shieldings. Safirio, welcome. Satrion. Oh, just so I say it right. Satrion. Okay. I absolutely appreciate you telling me that because sometimes, well, all the time, I'll get it wrong. Let's see. You'll master this game. You'll get it. You'll get it. Hey, guess what? Here's my glass. And $100. Let's see. What are we making over here? Powder. There's my calcium powder. And yep, there's glass right there. Calcium powder, and I'm bringing over. Let's see. Well, Buzz Light has stopped by. Everybody, say hello to Buzz. One base makes everything. See, I know that it's out there. The kicker to that for me, we are about to have another wave, is right now, this game is not really optimized for hooking a bunch of these plates together and putting a bunch of this stuff on there. And so you can get a lot of lag doing a big base like that. It's always half full. Yeah, put a smile on it. It's always half full. Let's see. Okay. Let's fill this hole. I can't wait till they fix this because this is irritating. I guess we better get inside. Let's see. I'm trying to look in here. Same gamer name since '86 D&D. Wow. Wow. That's pretty good to be able to keep that since '86. That's awesome. Let's see. We got somebody else that's popping in here. My thing is all the way at the top, and I can't see everybody's name. Let's see. Psycho Smile. Welcome to the world. Whoops. Oh, I don't even have any light in here. Oh, get out of here. Ooh, we're in the barbecue. Let's set my regeneration chamber to here. Let's do just a little homework real quick here. Put this in there. We're going to claim those 80 points. Let's go look here real quick. We're going to pull up the food. We're going to pull up these. Work on getting some of that stuff opened up for us. Put those in. Put that in. Oops. Put that in. That's it. Okay. And let's do that and put that there. And then I want to put that, need to put that glass somewhere. I don't necessarily want to put it in storage. Let's cool this off. We got to wait till that comes down. Gives me a chance to eat a cracker and take a little drink. All right. I didn't get a chance to eat lunch because my narcolepsy caught me before the stream and kind of just shut me down. And that really sucked. Okay, so what we've got going on here, I know what we were doing over there. We were going to make plates to bring around here so we could mix with the copper plates we were bringing up here. I know. Okay. We probably could ship the glass back over here. No, we're going to put it right here in the middle because we're going to bring the copper plates right there. We'll ship over the plates from over there over here, and we'll get this put together so that we can do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to do this. We are going to do this as quickly as we possibly can. Okay, always got to put one down. Then you can do this. Got that. Okay. Let's just close that off right there. Let's go ahead and go grab. Let's grab the glass. We'll send all the glass to one direction or the other. Let's put a stair in here so I can get up easier. Which way are we sending it? We're sending it this way. Let's do this. So I'm going to send it the other way and take it from this end because that's the end that I'm going to run this. So we'll pop that here, there, to here. Ed, thank you for the like. Okay, we're going to grab that, and we're on this pole right here. So we're going to take that right there and put that in. And then we're going to go, how far out can we go? Let's take that. Nope. raise it up by the pole. Gonna take this. Oh, Ed, thank you for the share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and we're gonna run this right to this edge. Damn it. Right to the edge. Right there. All right, now that lights up that panel. That covers that. We will run those. I'll figure out where we want to run these. We're going to take this one. Actually, I want to put this up. We're going to set it right there because I may need to go different directions with it when it hits here. We're going to do that. All right, that gets me my glass. That gets me my copper. And now I need my iron sheets. And so we are going to go back over here and very quickly... Woo! Safirio, thank you for that share too. Appreciate that. Big time. Alright, so we've got a copper line right here. We could actually steal this one. This one's coming off of a pure node, which means I can set up eight of them. Smelters, 8. Okay, so if we do this, let's go use the drone, because drone is always easier to do this with. We're going to go... This may look awkward, but it will make sense. Hit Y, so it freezes it right there. It will make sense momentarily. To Macbeth. Welcome. 1, 2, 3. We just want to do 4. And then we're going to flip this one around like this. So we only need 1 in the middle. And we're going to do 4 more. And that's the 8 that we need for the pure node. We'll pop this really quick. We're going to make these. And then we're going to get off. We got to go. We got to go find blueprints. We have to go find blueprints. So we're going to do... We need those rails. That technique. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that the other way. That. See the little bit of lag that I get when I'm hitting that? That's because of how big. That's how big this is. There's so much going on here that every time I click and put something new on here, it's trying to recalculate the power and the stability of like everything on the platform, and that's what causes that to go wonky like that. Need to find the stabilizer blueprint. Stabilizer blueprint is let me open up a map. Oh, can't do it when I'm in the drone, which sucks. Oh, come on. Map. There we go. Stabilizer blueprint is right here. So from your base location where you're at, where you start at, northeast. Proud to be country. Welcome. If you head northeast, okay. So I think the other day we were talking about getting you over here for the helium. So when you come across your entry area, instead of going to the right between the two hills, you stay to the left and go right in between the iron and the titanium and the wolfram, and you come up. It's not technically, it's not on the other side of the world engine. The world engine is literally like way over here. But you're gonna head, instead of going to the right of where you view the world engine, you're gonna go to the left of where you see the world engine, and you're gonna come up over the hill, and you're gonna look up. Once you get up that hill, you're gonna look up to the right, and you'll see this blue around this gray owl base up here, and it's on top of a tower that is up there. So you'll be able to find it. Episode 2? Episode 2 or 3 should be on YouTube or Twitch. I go there. So if you want to follow it that way. first off, let's get that right. Y. And then let's get these in place. So, man, I got it lagging on me something hard every time I play something. I'm going to have to go take some blocks out or something to separate these apart just enough to let me get through it. Okay, we're going to do that right there. And then we're going to do this one right there. Idle Producer, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Macbeth, thanks for the heart. Ed, thanks for the heart. And Idle Producer, thank you very much. Thank you. Always happy streaming. Always. We have a blast doing this. We love doing it. I love hanging out with everybody. And see, now my stuff is all whacked out again. Gotta bounce in and out of the building menu to get that fixed so you get your little thing back. I believe Safirio was the one who told me that. And then we're gonna feed all of our stuff in. Again, we're trying to wrap this out as quick as possible. I need plates out of here super fast. We're gonna get the iron in. All right. Titanium. 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 Get it again. Get it again. Get it again. Okay. Nope. Now we need this. And we're going to do outputs. Let's get the outputs going. And honestly, I probably could have done this if room wasn't an issue and I wasn't trying to like get it that direction. Wild Wolf, stop by. Thank you. Wild Wolf. Hey, if you guys haven't followed Wild Wolf, man, y'all need to pop over there and say hi. He's got a really good channel. Does a lot of variety games and streaming, Ark, Sea of Thieves, a lot of different games like that. He is very entertaining to watch, very knowledgeable on a lot of those games. Go give him some love. Let's see. Okay, we need to go here. I'm going to do that. I know some people don't like it because it's just an extra piece on the board. I like it. It's a personal opinion. Technically, you could grab it from here and go to that post right there. I like to make the square corner. I do. Just the way that I like to do it. Okay, now we need 8. We need 8 fabricators. So let's go back to here. Now let's see, how can we fit in 8 fabricators with exits? I got to go at least 1 in, but I don't think that's going to work on this side. Oh, no. We can squeeze. We can squeeze the juice. Squeeze it. So we can put that right there, and what we'll do is, now if we go 1, nope, it's going to offset either way I go with it. Damn it. Okay. We're going to have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. Wolfman with a star. Thank you. You're awesome. Let's see. Okay, we got to do... Let me get this in here. You're breaking my concentration with the shiny. Damn it. Let's go input this way. Yeah, and we'll just run them this way. I don't like it. I'd like to save the room, but then I realized this is all helium, and I need to be able to ship it out, so I've got to have a place to ship it out to. But I'm going to run out of room going this way. I'm going to have to move some of those. Well, of course you will. Distraction tactics. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do 6, I need to do... You know what? I don't need you right now. You can go away because I need the space. Give me the space. Give me the space. Give me the space. Doo-doo. I just needed 2 more. Just needed 2 more. Okay. Let's fix the floor. Fix the floor. All right. Floor fixed. Okay. I don't like doing them in a line like this because it's actually kind of it is inefficient because your line here has got to run all the way down. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to run all the way to here. And then I'm going to do that. Come on now. That. And that. And then that. So we're going to run this going that way, and then we'll bring this one into these 4 right here. And so now they're not traveling equal distance, but they're not being held up, waiting for ones to turn into spots they're not going. Let's go ahead and get all these done. We'll put that in. We'll get these put in, and then we're going to have to push them out to the other side as quickly as we can. Where are we at here? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Got to get it moving. Got to get it moving. We're going to run them all out on the same line because they're all going to go the same direction. And then I got to go over there. So really, I'm just going to run here. I'm going to run right down that line to right there. I am not, until they fix the multi-rails, I'm not using them. I absolutely refuse to use these multi-rails because when it switches between this garbage, it screws it up so bad. Absolutely just jacks it up horrible. And I'm trying to get it going, and not trying to go back and have to do any more troubleshooting than I have to. Because man, multi-rails, it just got to a point I was just tired of fighting with them. Even when I literally had stuff, I'd put them, instead of having all 3, and one in the middle, I'd put one line on the far outside and one line on the far other outside, and they would still cross the whole thing at the junctions. And I'm like, come on. Give me a break, really? But, they'll fix it. They'll fix it. All right. We need plates. Plates. Ship my plates. Ship my plates. Ship my plates. Titanium plates. Inbound. Lots of them. We're going to have so many plates coming out your wazoo. Okay. Let's fix the hole we have right here. Okay. Let's finish running the lines so we can go adventuring, because we got quite a few things we're actually after, and we don't have any of them. The synthetic silicon is the big one that we need to resolve. There we go. Oh, really? Golly. Couldn't have been perfect. I was so close. So close. So close. Almost had those laid out perfect. Dang it. Ugh. Okay, let's take this one. We're going to go there. We're going to grab this one. And we're going to go all the way down here. Then take this one across to here. Now we got to get across over there. Okay. We're just going to do this. Let's get on this line. Let's do right there. And then we'll raise that up as high as we can go. And then we'll get on the line again. And that should get us. We need one more. And I got off the line. Okay. Right there. Can I jump up there? Oh, I did it. Okay. I want it right up. Okay. There we go. T. Can I twist it? R. Yahtzee. Okay. And now I'm going to put storage right there. And then I'm going to take this and run right into the storage. And then we're going to take this one and go around and come right up to the top. Sink it down. And we need to put... we're going to put it right there. Okay. We got a line there to there. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. So we've got plates and our glass, and now we need furnaces, right? Furnaces. Heat resistant sheet. Okay, so we got to give ourselves a little room. We're gonna need at least 3 in front, and I probably should go like this. So let's go look at 1. Let's make sure. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm going to try to do 4, because every time, just about everything has come out in sets of 4, and it works. It seems to have been working really well for me, so we're going to do that. Okay, they get rid of that, because we got a sink 1, and they don't like to go down into anything else. Set that up. Do that. Click middle mouse button. Down 1, 2. Post. Click 1, 2. Post. Click 1, 2. Post. Click 1, 2. Post. Now the second one can be regular height. Regular height. Regular height. Regular height. And then the outside one. 1, 2. Click. And click 1, 2. And click 1, 2. And click 1, 2. All right. Now we just have to decide who's going where. I think you should go there, and you should go there. And then these ones are going to run the opposite direction. And we'll put the glass up high, because, you know, when the glass falls off, being all the way up at the top is the best place for it. We all know that. Okay, now we take the little one, and it goes to the left. The medium one goes 1 to the right, and the top one goes on the last. And everybody lines up, and everybody's happy. Happy little rail lines. Happy shiny people. Get it, get it, get it. Look at us go. Look at us go. Look at us go. Crush it. And the top one. One to the left. You have to go that way. You are going that way. You are going that way. And then you... What are we doing? There we go. And... Okay, everybody is connected, right? Everybody's connected? Now, we're going to turn it off. We're selecting that, and I'm putting that in there. Now, because I turned it off, it's not going to back up on glass. When I turn it back on, it's not ordering glass. It's ordering everything else. And so here, I'm going to do the same thing, turn it off, select that, put that glass in here, and then turn it on. And now, Barry, hey, Barry, welcome. This game is called StarRupture. And it is a brand new game, new relative being. It is early access, and no, it is not on PC or Xbox or the consoles yet. Again, though, it is like, are we on the third week? We might be a third week from early access. So they haven't even had like the first major update of the game yet. I know. I'm sorry, Barry. It will get there. I have absolutely no doubt it will get there. This game is absolutely phenomenal. It has multiplayer. It is just in the early access level of this whole build and whatnot. And like it just came out 3 weeks ago. So it will reach... It will reach you. I have absolutely no doubt it will reach consoles at some point. Just not today. I'm very sorry. Because even it's just, unfortunately, the console companies, Sony and Microsoft, unless it's their own game, they are kind of shitty when it comes to. Why are we missing plates? Why are we missing plates? Where are my plates? Where are my plates? Why? Did I not tell it to sit plates, make plates? Where are my plates? They're, unless it's their platform and they're making the game, they don't like to let other companies put early access on their deal. Okay, we've got 100, right? Okay, we're connected, right? Oh, I bet the storage, I didn't set it to be plates. That's where I messed up. Barry, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, this game has its potential to be a massive game. Yep, see, I didn't set my storage to be plates. All right, now it's going to come flowing. Yep, you can see them coming. Graphics are great. Graphics are actually phenomenal. You'll see the cool thing is the StarRupture. When the star ruptures and the flames come, oh yeah. It is a sight to see. They did a great job with it. It's pretty phenomenal. All right, let's get this built. I think we have to. Oh, really? Come on. We have to get this rolling. Get these going. We've got some storage we got to do. It's Taco Bell sauce. It's properly terrifying. Yes, they did a phenomenal job living up to the name of the game, which is, StarRupture. So that's freaking so awesome. Okay, we need to come out here. We need these. One. Not enough resources. Son of a biscuit. Son of a gun, really. Oops. Q. Let's go see if I was smart enough and stashed some in... Where's the nearest base? There's the nearest base. Over there, I guess. I need a zip line. Whee! I can zip line my ass over there. Oh, a zip line would be... A zip line would be so cool in this game. Oh my goodness. Yep. I gotta go stop by the Discord and drop that in the My Ideas. A zip line would be rocking in this game. Nope, I didn't put it in there. Nope, I didn't put it in there. Shit. I gotta run all the way back. Oh. You can stand on the rail lines and it'll just kind of walk you back across. But it... I got twitchy hands. And I fall off a lot. Need these little grubblers. They make the better food. Oh, really? Oh, I'm so thirsty. This guy is literally freaking the first. Oh, I don't have any regular food. Ugh. Okay. I got Tud back at the base that I have to run all the way back to. See, this is the part of the game I don't like. There's no quick transportation, and as large as this map is, which this map is massive. Ben, C2070. Welcome. This map is huge. And as much as running around as you have to do to get to certain places and do searching and stuff, it is. This is the one part that's kind of irritating. But my advice is, once you get the lem and you get those lem chips, anything that has to do with stamina or stamina regen, you put on your character. Yeah, I've just been sloppy. I usually have like a whole bunch of them. And I probably put some in this base right here. Honestly, I didn't intend to really build that base. When I left and I was headed that way, I was headed on an exploration adventure. I really was. I was going to go exploring and get some stuff. But then I realized that that's where I was making the ceramic or the heat shield or heat sheets. And I really needed to get that done. And I didn't want to forget, because if I'd have taken off, I would have forgot that's what I was doing there until tomorrow. And then we'd have been doing it all over again. Okay. See, and now I need applicators. Ah! Shit. I still need stators too. See these heat resistant sheets? I need those. And applicators, I'm gonna have to come back and do applicators. And yeah. We got things in the wrong order. No, I'm just gonna go out. Food. Is that gonna be toxicity? No. That doesn't either. That does. Okay. Let's use. Oh, we got another one. Use that. There we go. Put that over there. Put these in here. War bonds. Put war bonds upstairs. Don't put war bonds right there. I got all kinds of ceramics over here. How did I get these over here? Ugh. The hell. Okay, let's just grab these. We did use some ammo. So let's take all that. We got food, we got ammo, we got everything we need. Let's go. All we got to do is get those heat sheets being sent on the OCLs, the orbital launchers, and then I wish I kind of had like a countdown. I think we've got a little bit, but we've got what we need to make a core and drop down a base real quick. So we'll just do it anyway. It just means more monsters. It means more bugs for us to kill. We'll be in the first wave. Jump. Jump. Come on. Come on. Come on, you lazy bum. Lemonade. Yeah, did the LMG. I don't like how the ammo is so much more to make. And the standard machine gun, or standard assault rifle, it just, even if I'm out and about if I drop just a basic base down, I can make the ammo for it. I don't have to have the rods, right? You need rods for that to make that? To make the ammo for that? Oh, no, you need wolfram powder either way, so... Dang it. Dang it. Alright, we got one more hour of this game, and then we'll be a break, and we'll come back for 7 Days to Die. One more hour. Let's see how far we can get in an hour. Rods, basic materials, yeah. Alright, let's get... can I get on top of this? No. Nope, doop. Walk across the valley of death. Okay. We're backed up there, which must mean... Steve Keller! Hey! When did you sneak in? Steve, man, I'm pushing probably 300 hours on this game at this point. My bases have looked like horrid shit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I've had some bases that have just been looking rough, and I've had to tear them down and totally reorganize them, and it's at the same time, I have played man, I'm on the fifth iteration of this game, plus then I have the game that I'm playing, that my wife and I are playing multiplayer on, and so the number of bases that I have built, the number of stuff that I have tore down. Are you shit knockering me? That one, I know that was facing the right direction when I did this. I know it was. The start of these are always messy. I mean, it just is. I'm okay. The thing that I'm okay with, that I actually kind of like about this game, that solves the messy problem when you have to rebuild something, is you just go to your core, your base core, and there's an option on your base core when you go to take your base core down, it takes everything with it. And you can totally delete an entire base. And then just go ahead and start again. So if you want the space, you want the area, that's an easy way to just clear all of it, make yourself room, and then you can start all over again. I haven't done it yet, so I don't. Yeah, yeah. Just go to your. We'll see it when we go over there real quick. I just want to make sure I get this started. I need there to be 300 in here first, and then we can roll. Yeah, the 100% resource return is absolutely fantastic. As you're deleting stuff, you're getting all these basic building materials and stuff back, which is, oh, man, it's awesome. Ugh. All right, we're out. Yeah, I don't exactly know why they do that, to be honest. Okay, so you go to your core and you hit use. And then right here, instead of upgrading, you do the one below it. And you can deconstructing the base core will deconstruct all buildings in the core area, and it gives you a list and what you're getting back. So if I take this down, I'm getting 4,234 items back. Or building the basic building materials back, plus my core. So that's cool. It's kind of nice to know that I can do that if I'm like, okay, I totally screwed the pooch on this and need to restart the whole thing, then you can get away with doing that. Okay. All right, where do we need to go? How do we, what? I'm running past this dead body right here that I could have looted 100 times. That's entirely too funny. I'm gonna run right on by it like it ain't nothing. I must have been in a hurry when I was over here. I mean, like, wow. I left all kinds of stuff untouched over here. Like I built the whole core. Didn't even bother with that one. And we gotta loot these. And there's a drone right here. Yeah, I must have been in a massive hurry. I left all kinds of stuff laying around. I'll work down this stuff later. I need to go this way, I'm fairly certain. So we're going to go that way. Higher difficulty, the more loss of resources when deconstructing. Is there a difficulty for this game? Welcome to the stream. I didn't see you sneak in. And Iceman is here. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I've been playing this game since the day it released. I put 8 hours in on it the very first day this game came out. And I have been freaking just absolutely a madman on this game since then. I can't put the stupid thing down. I'll be honest with you. It's bad. I've been knee deep in this game every freaking day. I'm supposed to be writing my book. I'm supposed to be getting some chapters done, and I've been a bad boy. I'm not getting chapters done that I'm supposed to be getting done right now because of this game. I gotta I gotta stop screwing around. I gotta work on my book. Tomorrow I gotta work. I'm like not doing shit, but working on my book first thing in the morning as far as I can. Yeah, this game is so awesome. I mean, yeah, there's no I mean nothing. This game is awesome. I'm so looking forward to when they get the updates. I mean, they have a great roadmap already laid out, and they're taking feedback from people. It's fantastic. These guys, Creepy Jar, they're doing it the right way. There's a dead body around here somewhere. Eden Crafters. No, well, I think I played the demo for it, and I'm not gonna lie, Eden Crafters kind of irritated me. But I played the demo, not the final game, and so that may have had something to do with it. There's a body over there too. Yeah, that's man. Their Discord is just so, Creepy Jar's Discord, or this game's Discord, is just so active with people putting in comments and them actually, you know, like considering them. They're not just like, okay, no. You know, I just go on there probably every other day, and I just peruse just to see. Oh, there we go. We got somebody's attention. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. Ah, I didn't get you bopped on the nose. Okay. I need to set up another base. I need to go to that place right there is where I'm after. So see, this is what I'm talking about, Seferio. That's the world engine. You got to come all the way around the mountain either side, and you've still got extra hills that are in your way to get to the world engine. This map, this world for early access is just massive. I love the music of this game. I don't have it on right now because it makes it's kind of loud, honestly. And it makes it hard to kind of hear when I'm talking and stuff, but they did a phenomenal job on the music. Okay, I like to put a base here because they've got quite a few.
Yeah. What is that giant structure embedded in the mountain?
I'm so glad you asked. This is the World Engine, a large terraforming machine that was abandoned by the IRO. Mr. Claywood and I have plans for you in this machine.
So the underground press was telling the truth. The IRO really was trying to terraform Arcadia.
Such a spectacular failure could not be connected to the IRO in any way. They redacted everything connected to the project. But on Arcadia, something like this can't be hidden away. You're among the lucky few who not only know of its existence, but will also have a chance to take a tour of it.
I have to admit, it'll be nice to take a break from manufacturing things, but why would we need to go inside?
Mr. Claywood believes that the Forgotten Engine holds secrets that could be key to surviving on Arcadia 7. From the bits and pieces of top-secret information we were able to acquire, it appears that going inside it is vital to your mission. Secure any data you find, and activate the machine.
This sounds very suspicious. How are we supposed to activate it?
That I don't know.
Damn it.
We need to find out what went wrong and simply fix it. But Mr. Claywood chose you for a reason. As the professionals you are, I know you'll find a way. You need to find a way. That's a direct order from Mr. Claymore.
Okay, but I'm sure there's still a catch.
There's always a catch, dude. Give me a break, man. Okay. Where do we want to put this? I just need this to grab and put a bit of a base with it. Habitat. Let's put that down. Spacebar goes up, left alt goes down. It took me forever to figure that out. Absolutely. Okay, we got to put a little defense around our deal here. I'm hoping that I'm kind of hoping that we'll get a rupture here pretty soon, honestly, because there's a rhino, I think it's called a rhino bug over there, and they suck. There's a lot of other bugs over there too, and I need to go there to get what I need. Protect the core, protect the core, protect the core. Last thing we need is one over here getting infected, and they take it over and make this 10 times harder. Plus, when I go over here, I'm probably going to die. Because there's a lot of bugs over there. But I know where I got to go, so I may just pull one of those, run in, grab it, and haul ass away. But those rhino bugs, they freaking follow you. So it may not be the best idea. Okay, let's get some doors on the base. Let's put it right here. Oh, I want the airlock. Thank you. There we go. That's right. Terraforming is deadly. But it brought Spock back to life. Sorry, I just nerded out big time right there. Should trap them, huh? Okay, we can, let's do this so we can come back here. Yes, they do work. They work fantastically. Yep, got it right there. Okay, so let's put that right there. 1,000 will get our stuff back. Put 300 with those rounds in there. Let's do the research of this stuff real quick. Claim. Do this. Select this. Let's get these out. That's everything. Do this. Let's use. Let's put that ammo in here. I'm gonna keep those. Keep that. Where are we at? We're good there. We're good there. Yeah, we're getting close to a rupture. All right, we're going to make our life easier, and we're not going to deal with that boob over there. We are going to let the rupture take away our pain. And we're just going to run over there while it's empty and there's no bugs. So this is one of the ways right here where you get away with this game that you don't have to fight the bugs. This thing's going to go off as soon as it lets me go out. I'm gone. I'm running straight over there. I'm getting what I need, and I can loot the whole thing, and boom. I don't care how many times I see this. This is terrifying. Terrifying. That would be so loud in real life. Smitrix, welcome. I hope that's right. Smitrix. Okay. Again, once that goes past, you can open this up. As long as you don't step outside there, you're okay. I'm going to wait till it gives us the little warning thing and says, you're good to go. And then you can run away. You'll get it at the bottom of the screen. I don't know why it doesn't put it at the top. I guess because it's like, the normal text of talking. But I would think that it would do like the warning and put it at the top of the screen for you. There we go. Now we're out of here. We are hauling ass for that building over there. We'll do this at some time, but it's not needed right now. Okay, I always get off my direction here when I can't see it. Okay, we'll grab this drone since we got the time. Let's go. There it is. Okay. So this one, there's a rhino over here. He blocks from the front. He's got a soft spot in the back, so if he runs by you. But he's also, if you get to a spot where he can't get to you, he's got some weird attack that turns everything in front of him where he's aiming red. You don't want to be there. You can actually handle one or two of those hits, but it throws you. It throws you away. It throws you off. If you're inside of one of these buildings and he can't get to you, he uses that special attack to grab you and do damage to you. It knocks your shield out. It knocks you down bad. I mean, it hurts. So you just got to be kind of quick about it if you're dealing with it here. There's two ways to get up here. One, you run all the way through here and you get up. There's a bunch of those little spitter dudes because you can run right here and double jump and get up on top. And it's right here. That's valve and tubes. I already have valves and tubes. No, I don't have valve. And then lore, of course, is all over the place. You guys can, when you play the game, you can read that, or you can go back and hit the pause and catch that. When there's lots of the enemies running around here, they will try to get in here. They're not too smart about it, but they will. The other way is you can jump up, come run up this, jump up and get up here, or you can come up the backside and get up here from here. So there's multiple ways to get up here, but there are a lot of there's a lot of guys running around here. A lot of them. All right, we're gonna haul butt because over here by the world engine, there is a spot where again, a lot of bad guys hang out, but if I can get there and I can get in and I can get out quick enough, might be able to get what I need. Another recipe that's down there. Man, I wish I could turn the autosave off. But you can't. At least I haven't found where you could. Gotta run, gotta run. We'll eventually come back and build a base here for all that calcite. There's a whole bunch of iron up here. Like a lot of iron up here. And matter of fact, I'm just going to do this right now. As long as I get it all. I don't think I need to go that far. Top here. 1, 2, do that. I will take care of this when we come back through. Yeah, we'll take care of that when we come back through. I need to get down into this. This is it's got a, like, there's a story behind this. There's an explosion that goes off or whatever. They start something before they're supposed to, and it blows this massive freaking hole in the ground. But there are, if you come down in here when the bugs are here, there's a big, there's a lot. There's a lot. So, drop right down in here, grab this. There's the hardening agent and a rotor, and I don't need either of those. Where is my freaking plastic? Let's run around here and grab a bunch of this stuff. We got a little bit of time. I was hoping I would pull the plastic. I know I'm running around. It might be a little hard to see because I'm being a spastic with my look. I'm just trying to nail as much of this stuff as I can. There's a body up here somewhere. There it is. Gotta get that because that's good stuff. Get that. Oh, there it is. Gotta get this moving. Gotta get this moving.
Logistics leader of the World Engine A01 program. After a preliminary inspection of the project, I grant permission for the facility to begin operations. Let's get started.
Excellent news. Would you like a drink?
Maybe inside? There is cause to celebrate.
Mr. Patel, we're witnessing
We're witnessing it all blow up and go to shit. That's what we're witnessing. Okay, which... I gotta go that way. I gotta get out of here before they freaking start spawning in, because there's a lot of them. I've died in there so many times. Yeah, it's, you get caught in here, or you try to come in here. Bring lots of ammo if you come during the, regular time. So here's the world engine, and the way you get into the world engine is this fan. The downside, and I'll show you in comparison to where you start all the way over here, and the world engine is all the way up here. It takes a little bit to get there. JJ. You come in here, and the downside is you need a battery, a power cell. And guess one of the last things that you get is...
I can't help you right now. Just wait.
I bet the batteries come loose.
Jimmy, all systems are going haywire, and you're not a licensed electrician. Just wait, and don't touch anything.
It's fine. Has to be the battery.
Jimmy?
Jimmy's the kid that touched the stove more than once. And that's where you go into the world engine. Kicker is you can't get into it until you build one of the final items in the early access piece here. They don't even get you. You don't even get close. Oh, I don't have a meteorite. Where's a meteorite? There's a meteorite. Let's crack this meteorite. Where's the rest of it? This is another good spot to build, so I'm going to put another piece up here. I can't really get everything that I want to get in here, so the big thing is just getting this stuff right here, calcite. More than anything else. And all I'm doing right now is I'm just protecting the core. That's it. I'm out of here as soon as I have this done. We're off and rolling. I'm not trying to spend a lot of time screwing around with this. I'm gonna break my rule, I think. Oh no, I'm not gonna break my rule because I have enough. Got to put a habitat here. Got to put a habitat. So we're gonna get two. The music in this game is actually pretty damn good. Oh, yep, here come the bugs. Here come the bugs. Okay, now we need to drop a habitat. I want to go on this side. Put it right there. Give me a door right there. I'm just going to put some stairs to it. And then we'll go inside and drop our usual stuff. Usual base item. Nope, not airlock. Terminal. Analyzer. Recipe station. Equipment. Basic builder. Couple of food storage spot right there. Get me the regeneration. I'm going to set it to there right now because we're here. Put the food piece right there. Let's see, what do we got? What are we missing? What are we missing? I'm not worried about the LEM station in here. I'll just take his stuff back with me. Throw in a couple windows so I can see the world when it goes on fire. Close that. All right, let's go here and turn in our stuff so we can get our points. Oh, wait a minute. No, yeah. Okay, the rest of that's going to go there. Go here. Let's get these popped in. There we go. That's pretty much what everybody wanted. Okay, well, crap. Furnace. What do we got for the furnace? Yeah, we found you. That's it, though. Not the one that we need. Not the one that we need. So, crap. Storage. Okay, storage. We're going to leave a little ammo here. We're going to leave these pieces here because you can build a gun with that. What is this? Accumulator. I got to take that back with me. Don't care about those two things. Let's leave a little bit of food here. Get rid of that garbage off of me. We'll leave that here. We don't need that. Do we have any 9mm ammo not to leave here? We don't. And we'll take everything else with us. Okay. Let's go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We're gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that. I don't need that. We're gonna keep that. We are going to use that. And off we go. Okay. We're out of here. We need the silicon, synthetic silicon. We probably need to grab one of these. Because we need to drop another base. I don't have a heart. Get that. Get that. Get that. I'm just going to drop all this garbage anyway. Keep this. Drop. 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 Okay. I heard him. I heard him. Maybe I didn't hear him. Maybe I'm hearing things. Gotta get him in the beak. Get him in the beak, you're good. Ooh, there you are, you little turd. Okay, this is the other spot. Can I hit him? You guys can bugger off. Woo! Get back, Jack. Oh, man. Losers. Gotta make sure I collect those up, because those are good. Oh, good lord. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to get squirrely. Time to go. Time to go. Gotta get him in that red spot. Spitting little bastards. Ha! Take that. It's the blue ones that bother me more than anything else. Oh, look at you. Stop moving. I don't like that they don't have a melee. There's like, these guys get up on you and there's no like butt stroke or any of that kind of stuff that you can do to them to try to get them off of you. Okay, we got it. Oh, get up there. What I need is in that moon energy building right there. But you go in there and it triggers an attack while you're in it, which kind of sucks. So I'm just trying to make sure there's no extras. So I bebop in here, grab. Anything else? Anything else? Nope. Those guys. Gotta get the blues. Always gotta get the blues. Gotta go. Oh, you little freak! Ugh. Little intense, little intense, little intense. I have not played enough Borderlands. I don't even think I finished the first Borderlands. I played it. I know I played it. I just don't think I ever finished it. Alright, let's make sure we got our goop picked up. Did I get everything in here? Violation of regulation. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright. Get the... and there's stuff that you can loot out of those excavators. I just don't. Because usually it's just metal. Okay. Jerk. Okay, that's where I need to go right there, I think. Yeah, I haven't been there. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, we gotta get to this other place. Okay, we got room in the inventory. We're good. I need to get to that place up there. You have a double jump, so if you fall off something high, as long as you use that before you hit the ground, you're usually pretty good. Slows you down just before you get there, and off you go. Okay. I'm just rolling. I'm really rolling because we are 20 more minutes for this session, and then we take a little break. We come back with some 7 Days to Die, and I would really like to be able to have these few pieces that I need to do more building when we come back tomorrow. Now, see, we go in here, and this fog crap, we got to kill this stuff off. It's way easier to do this if you come right after a rupture, because it kills all these guys, and you don't have to deal with these losers. Should have saved my grenade. Ugh. Where are they? Oh, there you are. Gotta get it. Got that focus going. Ooh, where'd you come from, loser? There's a slack guy hanging in the back. He's like, I'm not going to be in the first row. If y'all need me, I will be back here. Gotta take these things out. Where you are, losers. This is where you gotta be careful because you don't have any shield. I'm so sloppy at the shots right there. I was killing it earlier. This doesn't go away until you get all of the, all this blue crap dealt with. Fleas. It doesn't take much to get rid of the stuff, but there's a lot of it at this location. And you can already see it's starting to clear out. And we'll get our shield back here in just a sec. There it is, synthetic silicon. Yay!
Get down here! That's an order!
I needed some air. I was suffocating. It's so nice up here.
What are you doing? Don't take that up!
Don't take that off, or we all die. Let's just kind of make sure. Got the goop picked up wherever it's at. Let's see. Fall off. Don't fall off. There it is. Okay. I think I pretty much got everything. I don't really. There's a couple items right here. Yeah, you gotta open it from the other side. Some food stuff's right there. Call small item right there. Yep, that's it. I'll just look real quick. Good. Alright, we don't have plastic though, right? And we don't have the plastic yet. Where is the plastic? We need the plastic. I think I'm going to go off this side because I want to know what's over here. I can't remember what's over here. Oh, shit. Oh, that was so lucky because I used my jumble jump coming off of that. Woo, do woo, do woo. He tried that same trick. It didn't work for him. Let's go ahead and use that. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh, you little butthole. Okay, there's another place over there. Look at all those blue dudes. I don't know if we're gonna try. We're gonna try to skirt this, do it a little skirt around this spot, and hello. I guess we're not. Probably wasting bullets that I need all in all. In the honesty. Yeah, let's try healing again. In the healing syringe of hell. No way in the world I would stab myself with that thing. No. Whatever's going on, it ain't worth it. I'm dying. I'm dying. Grab. Grab. Ooh, shit. You saw me, didn't you? Ed, the best place would probably be, you could direct message me on TikTok. Oh, fuck. You can either do it through TikTok or you can pop me on Discord as well. All my stuff is the same, survival_Jim on all of the platforms, so I'm honestly pretty easy to find. This sucks. I'm going to use up too much of my ammo. Who is hitting me? You little jerk. We may have to get out of here, butthole. We got to get into that place because I think that's where I got to go. So we may have to... This is sold helium-3, and there's a bunch of free... Oh, a base right in here would probably be a great option. Just, you little turd. Oh shit, we're getting toasted. A base right in here somewhere would probably be a really good idea. Would you? Oh man, come on. Yeah. Oof. Hit the wrong button. And... okay. I really need to put a base down really fast. You know what? I need to do it by the drone, though, because I want to make sure that I get all of that stuff, too. So we're probably going to have to go over here. I need to go in just a little bit. Up, down. Hit T so I can just look. Okay, I'm right on the edge of all of that. I can get all of that. Place. Get out of there. Go over here really quick because they're probably going to see it and want to kill it. And I need to defend it. Here. See. Wow, I got really close. Almost pushed right on that thing. What the hell? Bad guys. Bad guys. Bad guys. Bad guys. It kicks you out of the drone if you are, if there's bad guys, and if you're too close to a rupture, it will throw you back out of the drone. So if you're ever trying to use the drone and you're like, oh my God, this is pissing me off, it's not working. It is working. It's just keeping you from being stupid and dying. The other day I was all into building, man. I was focused. I was in it, and And then all of a sudden I got thrown out of the drone, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? I was mad. I was getting mad too. I'm like, we won't let me in. I was upset. And my wife. My wife was like, there's a wave coming, right? I'm like, oh, no, I didn't know that. And yeah, so. It has already saved my life by not letting me stay in the drone. This going. Yeah, it didn't work. Uh-oh. I got some serious work going on out there. Let's get the base down. Can't go on that side. We got to go on this side. We'll do that. We need to get the door. Door. Here. Let's put just a ladder on it for now. Nothing fancy. Go ahead and get in, put our stuff down like we always do. Do that, so I get rid of that. Oh, shit. Come on. See, that's why I like getting our stuff back. Gotta go. Okay, now we're good. Put this right there. Put some windows in. Okay, let's see. All right, let's go trade. Get this stuff in so we don't lose any of it. Because if you die, there's like 10% item loss that you get hit with. I think it's 10%. It sucks either way. There we go. We got that. Once you get the blueprints, though, you're good. And if you're playing multiplayer, anybody can turn the blueprint in. It goes to everybody. So there's no loss in that case. Which is nice. Okay. We got 149 bullets left. Oh, no. 186. Alright, sorry. There we go. Now you guys don't have to hear that. But if I start sweating, you know why. Okay. Let's see. Let's eat some food here. We got some lems. This one's... Where are we at? Okay, we unlocked level 6. That's sweet. Okay. Claim that. That's out of the way. Now we need helium-3 or chemicals for that one. We need stators still for that one. Applicators for that. We'll put all those together tomorrow. We can do synthetic silicon. And we don't have the chemicals yet, though. We need the chemicals. I really, 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 really need to go up in that area. I just don't. Do we try it? Do we go for it? Do we try to make a run for it? Because it's right there. It's right up in there. I know exactly where I have to go, but it's not... There's a lot of bad guys there. Buzz Light says try it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put these up. I don't want to lose those. We're going to put that up. I don't have a weapon for that. We don't want to lose any of those. We'll put that up. We'll put those up Put that up. Put that up. And we'll put all of this stuff up so that if we die, we don't lose anything that we can't replace. Okay? All right, we're going for it, ladies and gentlemen. To end the stream, we are going to see if we can get the blueprint that's up in this area. It is going to be a run. We're going to be dip, dive, duck, dodging, and dodge. We gotta get up in there. I think it's easier to. We don't want to go through. It's on that side. Ah, shit. Shit. Do we have a grenade? I don't want to use it just yet. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't... Go. Oh, upstairs. Oh, that wasn't the one we were needing. Oh, yay, congratulations. Grab what we can. Go down. Grab what we can. Get out of my way. You're shooting. We're out of here. We gotta go. Oh, son of a bitch. Woo, let's go. We gotta go. Oh, what? Ah, I knew I threw a grenade there. Should have killed him. Shit. Woo! I just need one bullet at a time, guys. Come on. Go. Go. Okay. For the last 46 rounds. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe we just did that shit and we didn't get what we needed? No. Damn it. I needed, where is, okay, I'm gonna have to make a run for the home. We need bullets. Ladies and gentlemen, we need bullets. Let's take our stuff and go home. Yeah, I got 46 bullets. And we don't have a damn thing that we need. And, it's got to be out here somewhere. All right, well, we're going to go home and get bullets. And, yeah. Gonna have to go wrap up the stream. Get ready to play some 7 Days to Die. Let my old ass get some stretches in. Something to eat and drink. Use bathroom. Let's see. Come on. All right, we're hauling ass back. There's nothing else we can do here. Damn it. I was really hoping that that would be in that spot. We raided freaking 3 places. Three strong places, in all honesty. I mean, they weren't like they were weak places. And we still did not come away with the chemicals. And we need to rebuild some... oh, man. We just... suck. I was really hoping we would find those chemicals. We have the silicone, though, so we should be able to put together something for that. Something. Get all this stuff. We're just standing here. No, I'm trying to get back to my base. Stop letting the shinies distract you. Yes. Got it. But I can't help it. Yep. Oh, shit, knockers. I don't have enough. I don't have enough bullets for that. Shit. Gotta go. Nope. Yikes. Gotta go. Come on, stop slowing down. Sparkler, if this was for real, you'd have all kinds of energy. Go. Always got to get those blue ones. Blue ones are the highest priority. Because if they blow up next to you, or you get too many of them blowing up next to you, they take away your shields. Little bastards. Whew! We did it. We did it. I'm gonna go get my loot, damn it. Thank you. Alright, home again, jiggity jig. Back to the base we go with a grin. Oh, man, that was clenching. There was a couple moments there I just wasn't really sure if we were gonna get there. And I was like, don't die. See, there's more guys. There's a couple more right there. Oh, shit. Come on, I'm just trying to get home. Leave me alone. I got goodies on me. I don't want to lose them. Come on, dude. You gotta work on your cardio, buddy. You haven't given up yet? Okay. Alright, maybe we can scoot around this. We need more building and ammo, and all that stuff is back over at the main base. Woo! Game access. Hey, welcome. Sorry, I did not see your message. Hopefully it wasn't sitting there for very long. But as you could tell, I was in some pretty intense moments. Running for my life. Okay. Alright, so tomorrow we need to do applicators. Applicators are going to be the big thing we got to build, which is fairly easy because we have more tubes and we have glass and everything, so that's not a big deal whatsoever. We do need to start looking at what it takes to do the synthetic silicone. Let's get our stuff. No, here. Yeah. Man, I am not playing Fortnite at all in any form or fashion, in any way whatsoever, because the last thing I need is some 12-year-old talking shit about how crappy I am at video games. It's like, tell me something I don't already know, jackass. All right. Synthetic silicone. All right, so we need ceramics, calcium powder, and helium-3, which, guess what? We have all of that right over there. We do. Let's go upstairs. Let's check the LEM station. We can put a green one in. What do we got? Calorie, corrosion, natural hydration. For now, let's put the natural hydration in there so that we can stop bleeding out that. And then the rest of it we'll just put in here. We don't need any of that stuff going in. Let's reset to here so that we don't die and then have to run all the way back from the other side of the map where we just came from. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff in there. Oops. We'll just have to reset all of this, all of our foodstuffs. Put that in there. Ooh, we're gonna have to make some ammo. Wow. Dang. Okay. Hey, look at that. We got a whole bunch of ceramics. Ooh, look at this. We got a lot of that too. Okay, let's take all this ceramics because we probably will need to put it back in the other base. We're gonna put that here. Leave that here. Let's move all this down out of the way. We're going to put that back in there too. We're not going to upgrade a whole lot with our gun just yet. We'll put that there, that there, that there. And yeah, so for now, ladies and gentlemen, we are just a couple minutes over. That is it for episode 6 of StarRupture. Love this game. A lot of fun. We're having a good time with it. We'll put that in the books. We'll be back in 1 hour with 7 Days to Die, survivalist difficulty level. Oh, Rocky Tiger, dude, welcome. Sorry I missed you if I didn't call you out earlier, but thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you joining. We'll be back with 7 Days to Die. It'll be 6 Eastern time. And it's survivalist difficulty level. We are in the snow biome. We have been getting our ass kicked constantly. Yesterday's day 42 horde was it was epic. It was a lot of fun. Had a good time. But yeah, we'll be back with this game tomorrow. Tomorrow noon, U.S. Mountain Time, or noon or 2 Eastern Time. And we'll be playing some more StarRupture. We got a lot of stuff to build, a lot of stuff to find, some exploration to do, more butt-clenching, survival, run in, run out, grab stuff kind of elements, and we're going to have a good time with it. We're going to keep going until we get into the world engine. We're going to get through the world engine, and then we'll have to figure out what we're going to pick up. Hopefully Surrounded may have a new update by then, and we will be able to do some Surrounded with an updated game on that one as well. But hey, everybody who followed, liked, subscribed, shared, look, man, you guys are the reason my channel is growing, and I am so appreciative of it. I think we're having a good time. I'm having a good time doing it. So again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all your support. You're helping my dream kind of come true here with your help. So Superio, thank you. Thank you, Superio. And Buzz Light, thank you very much. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you and love you all. We'll be back in an hour with 7 Days to Die. Woo! So wherever you're at, have a good day, good evening. I'm going to have a good afternoon. I'll be back in an hour. See you guys then.